What does it truly mean to have faith? Is it just a belief, a set of rules, or something deeper? Something that transforms you from the inside out? Today, let's embark on a journey together, exploring the profound and often challenging path of true faith. This isn't just about religion. It's about the universal human quest for meaning, connection, and a higher purpose, too. Think back to the beginning of any journey. It often starts with a single question, a moment of wonder, or perhaps a feeling of emptiness. For many, the journey of faith begins in a similar way. Maybe you looked up at the stars and felt an overwhelming sense of awe. Or maybe you went through a difficult time and found yourself searching for a source of strength beyond yourself. This initial spark, this quiet whisper in the heart, is the first step, too. It's the call to adventure, an invitation to explore a world beyond the visible, the tangible. It's a curiosity about whether there's more to life than what we see on the surface. This phase is all about openness, about allowing yourself to ask the big questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? So once you answer that call, you enter a phase of learning and discovery. You might start reading sacred texts, listening to spiritual teachers, or joining a community of like-minded people. It's like learning a new language, the language of the spirit. You discover new concepts, new ways of looking at the world, and new practices like prayer, meditation, or service. This is an exciting time, filled with new insights and a growing sense of connection. 2. You feel like you've found a map for the journey, and the path ahead seems clear and bright. Your initial belief starts to solidify, supported by the wisdom and experiences of others who have walked this path before you. It's a time of building foundations, of absorbing knowledge that will support you in the stages to come. But as with any real journey, the path of faith is not always smooth. Sooner or later, you'll hit the stage of doubt and questioning. This is often the most challenging part, but it's also the most crucial for developing a faith that is truly your own. The initial excitement might fade, and you may start to wonder if what you believe is really true. You might face personal hardships that seem to contradict your beliefs. You might see hypocrisy in your community or feel that your prayers are going unanswered. This is the wilderness of faith. It's a lonely and confusing place to be. Many people turn back at this point, thinking faith has failed them. But what's really happening is that your faith is being tested, refined, and deepened. This is where a borrowed faith, one based solely on what others have told you, begins to transform into a personal, authentic conviction. It's in this wilderness of doubt that you have a choice. You can abandon the journey, or you can press on, wrestling with your questions and seeking answers with a new level of honesty. This is where faith stops being a comfortable idea and starts becoming a lived reality. You learn to trust, not in the absence of problems, but in the midst of them. You discover a strength you never knew you had. This struggle purifies your intentions. Are you seeking faith for comfort and easy answers, or are you seeking truth, no matter how challenging it is? This is the fire that forges a resilient, mature faith. You learn that faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about learning to live with the questions and trusting in a presence that is with you even when you couldn't feel it. If you persevere through the doubts, you emerge on the other side into a new stage, experiential faith. This is where your belief moves from your head to your heart. It's no longer just something you think, it's something you know, something you've experienced firsthand. You start to see your faith at work in your daily life, in small synchronicities, in moments of unexpected peace, in newfound compassion for others. You have moments of profound connection, where you feel a sense of unity with God, the universe, or a higher power, however you define it. These experiences are deeply personal and validating. They become the anchors that hold you steady in future storms. Your faith is no longer based on second-hand stories. It's built on the rock of your own personal encounters with the divine. It becomes a living, breathing relationship. This leads to the beautiful stage of integration, where your faith becomes so intertwined with your identity that it influences everything you do. It's not just a part of your life. It is the center from which your life flows. Your values, your decisions, and your actions all begin to align with your deepest beliefs. You find yourself becoming more patient, more forgiving, more generous. You don't have to force it. It's a natural overflow of the transformation happening within you. This is the stage where faith becomes love in action. You see the divine in others and feel a deep sense of connection to all of humanity. Your purpose becomes clear: to be a channel of the love and grace you have received. You're no longer just on a journey for your own sake. You're on a mission to bring more light and healing into the world. Finally, the journey leads to a state of surrender and trust. This doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in to a wisdom far greater than your own. You learn to let go of the need to control every outcome. You understand that you are part of a much larger story, and you trust that the author knows what they're doing. There's a profound peace that comes with this level of trust. You can face life's uncertainties without being consumed by anxiety, because you have a deep, abiding faith that everything is unfolding as it should. This isn't a passive state. It's an active, moment-by-moment choice to trust. It's the ultimate freedom, the freedom from fear. You live with an open heart, ready to receive whatever the journey brings, knowing that every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity for growth and a deeper connection to the divine. So, where are you on this journey? Are you feeling that first spark of curiosity? Are you eagerly learning and growing? Are you wrestling with doubts in the wilderness? Or are you living in the peace of an integrated, surrendered faith? Remember, this journey is not a linear progression. We often cycle through these stages multiple times in our lives. The important thing is to keep walking, to keep seeking, and to keep your heart open. True faith is not a destination. It's the journey itself, a lifelong adventure of discovery, transformation, and love. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration today. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content that dives deep into the questions that matter most. I'd love to hear about your own journey in the comments below. Until next time, keep walking your path with courage and an open heart.